told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch you.
So we're on our way to my appointment. I just hope everything goes good because I'm too tired to deal with any bullcrap today. So let's just hope the appointment goes good and everything goes great. Cause I don't know. How do you feel, Derek?
Tired. I want to wake up at 7 in the morning on off day.
Well, technically it's not an off day for you. You had to take off work for this, though.
Counts, I was off. I took off to wake up at 7.
Yeah. So let's just hope everything goes good and I don't know. I'll update when I'm actually there and at least checked in or something. So I'm back here. Derek. Hi. I got my creepy slacks.
You were wearing them.
I have to. She told me I have to because of the floors.
Oh, bring them in and knock them
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure they do let you keep them. But, yeah. I'm here. Not asleep yet. Got that. So, I'm nervous about being put to sleep. They let me keep my jewelry. Well, plastic jewelry. But same thing. What I was saying. How do you feel?
What?
How do you feel?
Tired.
How do you feel about me being in here?
Okay, you got it.
Expensive. I don't know where it's.
Hey. I guess that's it. I guess I will. I told him about the. So I told him about the multivitamin and all that stuff, and everything's good. So I will see you guys, I guess, after I'm done. So we left the hospital. I was a little too dazed to do anything. Derek also had my phone out in the lobby while I was like waking up, so I didn't film any of that. I wouldn't have been able to anyways. I probably wouldn't have been able to hold my phone, to be honest.
Never allowed to. There's a sign that says, for privacy or patience, don't film and take pictures.
Oh, wow.
So,
I wouldn't have been able to hold the phone up anyways. I felt like drunk. So
and now you're crying.
I cried back there.
You cry every time you're on anesthesia.
Yeah. When I was like sort of coming to. So like the thing that I remember when I was coming to was like they were playing, what was the song?
We Belong.
We Belong by like who? Pat Benatar? And I don't know if you guys ever saw that one movie, what is it? Movie Pitch Perfect, where Rebel Wilson like make sure my shit isn't showing. Oh shit. Damn it. She's like rowing the boat across the lake to get to whatever the fuck his name is. And she's singing that song. So like I remember hearing that kind of when I was starting to come to. I was still tired, so I was still like dozing. But I started giggling, and I couldn't figure out if I was giggling like out loud. Because in my head I was like, can they hear me laughing? Because that's what I thought of when I was hearing that. I was giggling because of that scene or whatever. All I remember when they were putting me to sleep, like I was telling Derek, they put like a plastic thing in your mouth, I guess, so that you don't like hurt your teeth or something or whatever. My lips are like so dry. They put it in my mouth and then they put a mask on, like an oxygen mask. And then the way that my arm was bent, the needle, I guess, wasn't like distributing the medicine or something like that. So they had to like lay my arm flat and like, hold the needle down so that the medicine would go through. And she was like, good night. And I'm like laying on my left side, just staring at the wall, like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not even tired yet. And then that's the only thing I remember until, obviously, I woke up. Taking deep breaths was, like, super hard. Like, it hurt. Not, like, hurt, like, pain hurt. I don't know how to explain that. It was hard. I don't know. Even now, breathing a little bit, like that is a little, but, I remember still being sleepy for a minute, so I think I dozed off and took a short little nap or something. I don't know. After that, and then she came back and I was a little bit more awake. But before that, when I was giggling out loud, I also started crying. And she's like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's normal." I was like, "My husband makes fun of me, but I cry, every time. So, like, this is normal for me." And she's like, "Oh, that's okay." She's like, "What happens back here stays back here," and stuff like that. And, yeah. But, so I cried. And I even just recently, like, when I first got into the car, I started tearing up then, too. And now I think I feel like a little better. My vision's gotten a little bit less tunnely, if that makes sense. My lips are, like, sticking to my teeth. They gave me this little baby-ass water. Hey, like, this is, like, something you would give your 2-year-old when I woke up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm thankful because I was dying of thirst. But, like, come on now. I haven't had anything to drink since midnight, and you gave me this little baby water. As cute as it was. It also gave me brain freeze because it was, like, freezing cold. Yeah. So the doctor ended up coming in, and he was just like, we saw some, like, polyps on your stomach. And I was like, is that bad? And he was like, no, typically that just means that you probably get polyps somewhere else on your body. And then he was talking about, like, really the only time that's anything for concern is if, like, you have constipation and then you, like, have blood in your stool or whatever. And then he was like, we would need to do a colonoscopy. And I was like, well, I've already had a colonoscopy. That's how I was diagnosed with IBS. And he was like, oh, okay, well, did they see any polyps? And I'm like, I don't think so. But apparently, and he said that the side that the polyps were on isn't going to matter because that's the side they're going to take or something. So I forgot to ask him. I wanted to ask him how, like, stretched out my stomach was because I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to ask him how stretched out my stomach was, but I forgot. And I told the nurse that, and she's like, oh, well. So I guess I'll just ask him at my appointment when I see him in July. I hate that my lips are so dry. And the other thing was apparently I have acid reflux. I didn't know that. And I asked the nurse because she mentioned it, and then I, like, didn't ask any questions because I was still kind of, like, in a drug haze. And then, like, when I started coming to a little bit more, I was like, so what is acid reflux exactly? And she was explaining it's kind of like an overproduction of acid in your stomach. It could cause, like, heartburn and stuff like that. Which maybe I don't know what heartburn is, because apparently I have it. But yeah, I guess I just didn't know what heartburn was. But apparently I have it. And then she also explained, like, acid reflux, like, when you eat, sometimes it, like... Jesus, that turned. I'll show you guys Clyde Frog. But, oh, Jesus! My lord. There went my freaking stomach.
Oh, the taxes I'm paying, bro. Is unpaid fucking.
That made me have to pee, actually.
Sorry.
She was saying that, like, when you eat, like, sometimes it'll come back up, and I'm like, oh. And I said it like that because I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because that happens a lot. I always feel like pukey after I eat. Which I thought it was just like I don't know, you know. But I guess it's from acid reflux or whatever. But yeah. Hopefully this video ain't that long. I feel like I took forever explaining that. So sorry. I feel like a little better off of the anesthesia, yeah. At first I was like wobbly when I was coming out. I was like, whoo. Like I had to hold on to the bed to even put on my shoes, but I feel a little bit better now. So yeah, right now we're going to Loving Hut to get some food because I'm hungry, and that just sounds really, really good to me right now. And it's all vegan, so. Hi, Derek. How did you feel about me being in that room?
No idea. I felt.
I will show you guys Clyde Frog. This is Clyde Frog. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, I'm sorry if this is like a really long vlog, especially because I had to clip 2 days into one. But yeah, I guess the only thing that you'll see after this is just us getting our food and saying bye until my next appointments next week. Because all of June and some of July, I have appointments. So, yeah. Anything you want to say?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, so am I. How do you think I feel? I was on an all liquid diet yesterday and couldn't eat nothing past midnight, so yeah. We're finally back home, so now I can eat. So I'm gonna show you what I got, and Derek will slide his food over, and you can see what Derek got too. This is the Beyond, what do they call this? The Beyond Brat sauerkraut, pretty much is what they call it. It's just like sauerkraut, organic mustard, Philly sauce, like vegan Philly sauce, a Beyond Brat, and then like a bun. These dumplings are the best dumplings. Like, I'm addicted to these dumplings. And then we got a piece of carrot cake to share. And I have my vitamin water that I'm still working on. I got my medication. He prescribed me, I'm probably butchering the name, omeprazole, which I guess is like Prilosec for the acid reflux, which I didn't even know I had, so go figure. Derek, do you want to bring your food over here so we can see yours? And this is Derek. What'd you get, Derek?
Philly
cheesesteak?
Yes.
Vegan. But yeah, so I guess that's the end of the vlog for this week, guys. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I'm not really sure how to make it exciting. I just kind of want to take you on the journey of the process of everything and all that fun stuff. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you for taking a view into my life.